So today it's more or less like a night live video. Okay. I actually missed everybody on live. So today I decided to come live and say hello to everybody. Let's see who I'm going to meet live. I'm planning to do more of night live videos every day. Night live videos every day for 1 hour. Let's see how it goes. All right. So this is my night face, getting ready for bed. Already ready for bed anyway. So I'm already on my bed right now. So this is practically how I look like before going to bed. So how we are doing, and trust we are doing great. Um, let's see how many people are gonna come live. I'm just gonna wait for some few minutes and see how many people are gonna come live. And I'm gonna be taking a lot of questions today. They are coming live, okay? So this is a night live videos with Nurse Miss Mary. This is actually day one, so it's gonna be like a continuous thing. Hopefully, every night we're gonna be doing the live videos. This is gonna be my live. This is gonna be my live video face, but I'm gonna try as much as possible to take a lot of questions whenever I come online. I'm gonna be spending at least 1 hour on this live video to answer one or two questions. All right. So, hello Isaac, how are you doing? Trust you're doing great and trust you're having a wonderful time. Hello, Olwebube Chidebelu, how are you doing? Iwiri Precious, good evening. Good evening. How are you all doing? Trust you're doing great. Akol Isaac, I'm fine. How are you all doing? Longest time. It's been long I actually came live, but I'm planning to do more of night live. It's going to be less stress for me, and at least I'm going to take a lot of questions instead of not showing up at all. Instead of not coming live frequently, I am going to be showing up more often by this time, 9, 10 level ish. Nights to take questions as much as I can, okay? So Chidebelu says, I'm fine, thank you, Nurse Messi Mary, and you. I'm doing great, I'm doing excellently well. It's been a snowing day over here, but I was not opportune to actually participate in the snow today because I was at work. So the only time I get to see the snow was on my way to work. So when I was on my way to work, I got to have a view of what the snow looks like. But I was not opportune to play with my daughter inside the snow. So it was basically my daughter and my husband that was at home. So they had opportunity to play in the snow today. But practically it was a very, very snowing day today and it was cold. And but it all went well. Like we hardly get snow in Oxford. Yeah, unlike other places in the northern part of the United Kingdom, where you usually come across snow regularly. But in Oxford, you hardly see snow. So when people see snow, they tend to make do of it quickly. They do a lot of things with the snow. They take all the pictures in the snow and all that. But I was not opportunity to take pictures on the snow. But my daughter had the opportunity to take pictures, yeah, with the snow. At least it's our first heavy snow. It was actually surprising because we hardly get such snows in Oxford. And we're able to get those snows in Oxford. Hello, we have a lot of people. So if you are watching, just say hello in the comment section. All right. So I'm actually wearing this. This is my first customized nurses lecture room t-shirt. So I'm not going to open it for you people to see though because it's already night. So like I said, it's my nightwear. So that's my first customized nurses lecture room t-shirt that I'm wearing inside my nightwear. So all of people say, well done, ma. Thank you very much. All of people say, please, I have been wanting to ask you a question, but I notice you usually have bunch of comments under your video. Exactly. The comments under my videos are a lot, and most times I am not able to take as much questions as I can. So the best way that I'm able to take questions is during these live sessions, this live videos. I'm able to take individual questions. So I'm going to be taking as much. I'm just kind of, I think I need a more comfortable position. It's on bed. I need to rest my back properly. Let's see if I can use this. Okay, let's see. I think this should be better. Just give me some time. You know, it's a night video and I need to be very, very comfy. Okay, here we go. I'm here. So he said, I've been wanting to ask you a question, but I notice you usually have a bunch of comments under your video. Yes, I usually have a lot of comments under my video, and most times I'm unable to answer all of them. So I'm able to answer just few questions I come in contact with. So this live section is more or less like an opportunity for me to answer a lot of questions of people that have been wanting to ask me questions. And most times I'm not always online these days. I'm usually offline. But now I'm going to be doing live videos from 9 o'clock, 9, 10 ish, 11 ish. So I'm going to be coming live to do videos every night so that I am able to take as much questions that come up. Okay. So just drop your questions now in the comment section. And if you are watching, why am I sweating? No good. And if you are watching, kindly let us know where you are watching from on the comment section. Okay. Somebody said, please, I have been wanting. Okay, answer that. Good evening, Mercy Nurse. My wife complains about pain when having sex. This started after giving birth to twins 8 years ago. Okay, pain during sex. Let's talk about pain during sex. Pain during sex can be as a result of a lot of things. Okay, it's not just one thing that can cause pain during sex. There are different causes of pain during sex. It can be internal, it can be external, it can be what you are saying. So what I would advise you to do, Tayata, is to actually watch our video on the causes of pain during sex, so you understand which one is after actually affecting your wife. If it's as a result of those delivery that took place, it's advisable for her to see the doctor or do an abdominal scan, abdominopelvic scan. Let them scan to make sure everything is fine. All right. So sometimes it's not just something that can be treated with drugs. Maybe they would like to, like, okay, let's see the organ, internal organs, to know if everything is fine. Since you are more specific that this happens immediately after giving birth to your twins. So what I would advise you to do is to, like, let us speak with a doctor, and you can also watch our video where we talk about the different causes of pain during sex. That's going to give you an insight of what is actually causing your wife's pain. I like the fact that men do come out to ask questions in regards to their wife. That shows that they have concerns about what is actually affecting their partner and also their wives. All right. I don't know if I'm able to answer your question, Tayata. So we have Olwebubechidebelu said, please, ma, I am believing God for my IELTS exams. Do you know any link or medium I can use to study for it? Okay, practically we have IELTS classes. It's 30,000 naira. I don't know if our tutors are still available now, but I can ask on your behalf and ask them if they still take the lectures. Then I can direct you to them. So they've been helping a lot of students to pass their IELTS class, and they've been able to do that a lot. So we have Emmanuel watching from Edo State. Hello, Emmanuel. How are you doing? And trust you are doing great. I am from Edo State actually, but I don't reside in Edo State at the moment, as you know. So it's nice knowing that you're watching from him, from Edo State. So Chadi Kaobi is like an Igbo name, right? Yeah, it's an Igbo name. I know Igbo name when I see one. So hello, Chadi Kaobi. I hope I pronounced that name well. It's nice seeing you on my live today. Please, if you have any questions, just drop on the comment sections. Like I earlier said, I'm going to be live on this video for as long as my strength can carry me. Okay, for as long as my strength can carry me. But I hope to stay for 1 hour. That's the target. But depending on how far I can go. Okay. All right. Tayata say, yes, ma. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for joining our lives. Don't forget to watch the video on the different causes of pain during sex. That's going to give you an insight of what is actually causing your wife's pain. And I really commend your efforts for coming live to ask to show concern about your wife. Okay. Chidebelo says, thank you so much, Nurse Mesmary, for answering the first question. You're welcome. Iri Prisha says, I have been meaning to ask. I notice all ovulation symptoms, but I don't see my cervical mucus. What does it mean? Okay, if you've watched all the signs and symptoms of ovulation I told you about, some women don't notice the cervical mucus. It doesn't necessarily mean that something is wrong. Okay, it might just be under there and they don't just notice. Not all women notice the signs of cervical mucus discharge. So I think that's something you should take note of. You are not seeing the cervical mucus does not mean that you are not ovulating. One thing I always tell ladies, if you are seeing your menses like every month, it's regular, and you are also able to, like, track your ovulations, track your menstrual cycle, that's to show that, okay, you are ovulating. So even if you're not seeing your cervical mucus and you see all other signs, that is also a clue. Just that cervical mucus most times is an obvious sign that you are actually ovulating. All right, so that's for that. So Iri Precious, I've answered your question. Please and please, if you are watching this video, I would appreciate you if you click on the like button. It's going to go a long way to help. I switched on the heater. I think I'm a bit hot. I'm very, very hot. But I don't want to take this out. Is that I switch off my heater? Just give me some time. I'm going to switch off the heater. Let me quickly switch off the heater. It's kind of hot in here, which is rare. Okay. It was a snowy day today and we had to heat the full house up. We had to practically heat the full house up. So I'm here to take your questions, like I earlier said. So we're going to be doing more of life, and it's going to be more of like night life, freestyle life, like my real face. So if you have any questions, kindly ask. I've answered as much questions as I've seen on the down there. So if you have friends that are having a lot of questions, tell them to come on the live video and come and ask. Go and tell them to come live and come and ask as much questions as they want to ask, okay? I don't know if I've been able to answer Precious questions. Precious, if you know you got answers to your question, just let me know. Okay, I'm trying to do something. So I'm waiting for other questions. So I'm going to see if I can go live on my Facebook page at the same time so that they can also benefit. Let's see how that works out. Thank you, but what supplements can I take to boost my ovulation? In terms of supplements for boosting ovulation, I can't really pinpoint one. Supplement for boosting ovulation. Sorry, I'm just trying to balance the whole phone together. Sorry. Okay. I think it's better off like this. Okay, in terms of supplements, sorry, I'm seeing your questions here on YouTube. I just came live on Facebook. So what I'm going to be doing is kind of just introducing the whole thing, what's happening. Then I'll start taking all the questions that come on both the Facebook and the YouTube. Hello, my followers on Facebook. I am live on YouTube and I decided to come live on Facebook so that I can take questions both on YouTube and on Facebook at the same time. And anywhere you're watching from, it's actually pretty fine. So like I was saying, I'm going to be showing myself more phones on at night, as you can see, on my nightwear and everything before I go to bed. It's more or less like it's going to, I want to try to make it my night routine because it's kind of difficult showing up this particular time frequently because I have a lot on my deck. So I want to make it as a priority to always show up at night before I go to bed. So that was what I said on YouTube. So I've already started taking some questions on my YouTube channel. Then I decided to like pop up on Facebook and just go live on Facebook to also add so that people can also benefit in both ways, both on YouTube and on Facebook. So I'm doing 2 live videos right now. This is being captured on Facebook and also on YouTube. So I've answered some couple of questions on YouTube. If you've missed, you can go to my YouTube channel and check it out. Okay. So somebody asked, thank you so much for answering that question. Okay, I've answered that question. I've been meaning to ask, I noticed okay, I've answered that question. What causes quick erection? Oh, Emmanuel, like I think in terms of that quick erections, we've talked about that on our Facebook page. There's a full video that explains, like we call it erectile, some people call it erectile dysfunction. Yeah, erectile dysfunction. So there's a full video where we talk about the various causes of erectile dysfunction on our YouTube channel. So what I would advise you to do is to watch the full video and get, because there are different causes. So when you watch the video, you look at yourself, you are able to tell the exact thing that is causing yours. Okay, I'm going to try as much as possible to minimize the foul language I used. Not really the foul language I use, the languages I use and the words I use because of Facebook restrictions. Because it's not just YouTube, I'm also doing the live on Facebook. So there are different causes of it. So what I would advise you to do is to watch the video and know what exactly is causing yours. When it comes to quick erection, it could be psychological, it could be physical. You get, it could be psychological, it could be physical. There are different causes. So when you know what's causing yours, that's going to give you a clue on what to do to actually stop or prevent it. So one thing about finding answers to a problem is to know what is actually causing that problem. If you don't know what is causing that problem, it's going to be difficult for you to find solutions to that problem. So it's advisable for you to know the cause of a particular problem, to be able to sort it out and to be able to provide solutions to it. Okay. So Big Enzi said, "Hi, Nurse Miss Mary. Hello, how are you doing? Trust you're doing great." Erie Pressure says, "Thank you, but what supplements can I take to boost my ovulations?" These days, we have a lot of brands, a lot of supplements everywhere that talks about medications, that talk about things that can help you boost your ovulations. But I think that is going to be a full video on entirely. So when I am fully ready and available, I'm going to make a full video to explain what and what, even the types of food that you can take that can actually help to boost your ovulations. But generally, estrogens, which are the normal hormones in humans, are what we are going to be targeting when it comes to ovulation. So we have Kelem Robert says, "Hello, my wife has this issue. It scares me." Which issue is that, Robert? Do you want to share the issue so we able to see? Ajay Wallace Josephine said, "Is prolactin level a major hindrance for women trying to conceive?" Depending on the prolactin level, yes, because hormonal imbalance is like a hormonal imbalance can affect a woman who is trying to conceive. Hormonal imbalance can affect a woman trying to conceive. So having a higher prolactin level is likely going to affect a woman trying to conceive. So it all depends on the level and what is being taken at that particular moment. But let me check something and confirm before I just give me some time. Josephine, are you there? So like I was saying earlier on, for those that are just joining us on Facebook, I'm live on YouTube. I'm answering questions on YouTube. That I decided to extend it to Facebook so that my Facebook fans can also get from the live videos. So somebody is asking if prolactin level is a major hindrance to women trying to conceive. Like I said, generally, hormonal imbalance is an hindrance to fertility. So if a woman has an increased prolactin level, it's going to affect the estrogen level. And when the estrogen level is affected, definitely ovulation is affected. Okay, so if you're having an issues with the prolactin level, your estrogen level decreases, ovulation is going to be affected. You releasing egg is going to be affected too, and that's going to make it kind of waving trying to conceive and get those things sorted out. I don't know if Josephine is online to get it. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So what I would advise for you to do is to speak with your doctor and get full consultations on how to go about it. So we have a lot of questions on YouTube that I'm trying to answer, but I've not really gotten any question on Facebook yet. So I'm just focusing on YouTube questions at the moment. So we have Vera said, "What over the counter medicine helps with mental health?" When it comes to mental health, I don't think getting over the counter medications is very, very important. Mental health is very broad. There are different branches, there are different things that could be wrong with mental health. You have depression, we have anxiety, we have PT. There are different types of mental issues. So when you say over-the-counter medications that can help with mental health, there is no one particular medications that can help with mental health. So what is advisable is for you to see the doctor, let them make their diagnosis, and they will be in a better position to tell you what medications are important that you should take. I mean, when it comes to your mental health. A medication that is used to treat psychosis, medication that is used to treat depression, medication that we use to treat anxiety, it's all different. So we cannot say go and buy these medications and use it to treat your mental health, or go and buy this and use to treat your mental health, because there are different medications when it comes to mental health. So what I would advise you is to speak with your doctor. Like I will always say, self-medications is not ideal. So I have Oluwatoyin Oguyemi, longest time no see. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. So back to YouTube questions. So we have another questions from Caleb Robert said, she has a bleeding, but not sure what it means. She had CS over a month and 3 weeks now. She saw blood stains this evening and it's freaking us out. Is that supposed to be a problem? First of all, after cesarean section, is the bleeding heavy? That's one. Sometimes, even if it's like a month and 3 months, your wife might just start seeing her period. You get, it might mean that her period has started, especially if there was a sexual encounter after that cesarean section. But if you know you guys never had there was no encounter during that period, that 1 month and 3 weeks post delivery, what I would advise you to do is to go back to the doctor, because seeing blood like in the evening after the blood has dried up, you're not seeing blood again, all of a sudden you start seeing blood, it's something of concern. And what I would advise you to do at this moment is to speak with the doctor. Okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to get a comfortable position because every okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's just see if I can put some cushions in my back. Okay. So don't mind me. So what is your favorite breakfast item? Somebody's asking what's my favorite breakfast item. My favorite breakfast item is actually blends of fruit. So I like taking fruits in the morning as breakfast, but sometimes, majority of times, I prefer taking what they call it now. Instead of fruits, I take your tea bag, ginger and lemon, milk and honey. That's how I usually make my tea. I'm trying to get a good. Sorry about all this movement. Oh. So I have a lot of questions here on YouTube, which I'm trying to. Hello, I have delayed ejaculation. What can I do? Please, I don't masturbate. I talked about delayed. So it's difficult for the sperm to come out. We've made a video too on delayed ejaculation. I don't really have all the notes about delayed ejaculation on my head. But what I would advise for you is to check our YouTube channel. We have a video on a delayed ejaculation. And if you watch the video and you see what is pertaining to you, what I would advise you to do is to send a message on my Instagram handle that we can discuss further. Okay. So Chim said that please difference between public nurse and general nurse. Public nurse and general nurse. When you say public nurse and general nurse, what do you mean? Because nursing has different specialty. We have public health nurses, we have psychiatric nurses, we have anesthetic and recovery nurses, we have oncology nurses. There are different branches of nurses, and all of them have their different specialties. When you say general nurses, what do you mean? And when you say public nurses and general nurses, they kind of, that sounds a little bit weird for me. Ngozi said, hi, good evening, ma. Good evening, Ngozi Nkoli. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. What are the symptoms of low progesterone? I need to check that because I can't remember the symptoms of low progesterone right now. Symptoms of low progesterone. So in terms of the female having symptoms of low progesterone, the signs and symptoms of low progesterone include irregular menstrual period. You're having irregular menstrual period, headache, difficulty conceiving, mood changes, anxiety or depression, trouble sleeping, hot flashes, bloating, or weight gain. So these are some of the signs of low progesterone as a woman you are likely going to have. Okay. Whew. I think I'm supposed to. So I think, okay, what medicine can I take? Ngozi, medicine for what? Medicine for what? What was your questions in regards to that? Um, you said, please, how can I deal with inverted nipples? Some inverted nipples, they come out on their own. You don't have to do anything in particular about those inverted nipples. So it depends on the grades and also what you're actually looking at. It depends on the grades of inverted nipples. Flavor Flav, is that you? What's Flavor Flav? So we have hello from Athens, Greeks. I am a nurse and work in public health with people with disability. That's great. It's nice meeting you, Dimitra. Dimitral, how are you doing? And how is working with people with disability? I know that can be a bit challenging and that can be a lot sometimes, but when you have the expertise and the knowledge in regards to that, it's much easy to deal with people with disabilities. But when you don't have the knowledge in it, trust me, it's going to be like very very cumbersome and very very difficult to deal with. So, okay. I'm not getting much questions on my Facebook page. So, all the questions I've been answering are actually from my YouTube channel. So, if you are watching us from the YouTube channel, please, and click on the like button. It's very important. That shows that you are following and you're enjoying our live videos. Okay. I've taken all the questions I can get on YouTube right now. Let me see. On Facebook, we don't have any much questions. Just give me some time. Many. Okay, we're back. So if there's any questions that I've not answered, kindly highlight it so that I can answer it before the live video ends. Okay. For those that are just meeting me from the first time, my name is Nurse Mercy Mary. I am a registered nurse midwife and also a public health. Yeah, I have a master's in public health, but I work in a theater as an anesthetics and recovery practitioner. Yes, that's where I work as an anesthetic and recovery practitioner. But generally, I am a nurse midwife. So you're gonna be seeing more of me like this at night. So yeah, because I have been getting tons of questions on my videos, but I don't really have that energy to actually reply at this particular moment. So I was thinking the best thing I could do was just to keep a notice and let everybody know I'll be coming live more frequently at night um, to answer all their questions. So for those that have put a lot of questions on my videos and they've not gotten any feedback from me, the best way to get your answers sorted is to come to my live videos, which I'll be doing frequently at night to get it sorted out. Okay. So we have Onwara says, Ma, please, I notice if I press my breast, I do see small liquid coming out, but I do use ovulation test strip. I noticed two dark line. Is it every time you press your breast that you see liquid coming out, or you just see it during the ovulation when you see the two dark line? So that's also another question. And I see no reason why you should press it. Okay. If there is no reason you should, pressing it, you are only trying to stimulate it. So if you are stimulating it, definitely something is gonna come out. Okay. So I see no reason why you should just sit down and start pressing your breast to get the fluid out. That's one. But I want to know if it's every time you press it, you notice that it's your ovulation or something. And if the milk, the liquid keep coming out frequently, definitely it's advisable for you to do a hormonal profile just to find out how far with your prolactin level. And also check your body to see if there's any other sign like um missed period, not getting your frequent period, things like that. Okay, this is my other phone I'm using on Facebook. I didn't really charge it because I didn't plan to use it, so it's kind of going down. So if the Facebook live goes off, just know the battery is down. So you can join us on YouTube. That's where the whole thing is happening, and that's where we are having a lot of questions. But if you have any questions why the battery on the other phone is still on, feel free to drop and I will take it. Okay. So Chidebele said, Nurse Miss Mary, please answer my question. Chidebele, what's your question? I've answered all the questions I've seen here, but I can't remember seeing your questions that I have. If you know I didn't answer your questions, what I would advise you to do is to actually type the question again and put on the comment section. All right. So if you are watching live on Facebook, let me know you are watching. At least click on the like button. All right. At least click on the like button if you are watching on Facebook and drop a comment on Facebook. It can't just be only YouTube. Yes, the live is both on YouTube and Facebook. But if you are watching on Facebook, it's advisable for you to also click on the like button. Hello, somebody asks, are you married? Yes, I'm married. I'm married with kids, with a kid, with a daughter. So I'm not single and I'm not searching. I'm married, legally, traditionally, and churchly taken. Okay? So that's that, Brony. So I'm waiting for more questions, okay? So I'm waiting for more questions. I think if I still have the capacity to, I am going to stay in the next 20 minutes. But if I don't have the capacity to do that, I'm going to be going offline, okay? So that's all that. Please, Nurse Miss Mary, what could be the reason for sperm to come out after a few seconds of meeting with a mahama? See, anything that goes up must come down. Like I said, I'm going to be careful because of Facebook languages. Anything that goes up must come down. So when a man goes into a man and deposits something into the woman, definitely it's going to come down. It's the normal thing. So that's not the reason for infertility. I've made a video on that on my YouTube channel and I've uploaded it. Okay. So if it's like you're talking about, if I understand your question correctly, you're talking about, okay, after meeting with your wife, there's a release of some inside the, and when she stands up, it comes out. It's a normal thing. So it's nothing of concern. It's not something you should be worried about. Okay. Anything that goes up definitely must come down. But one thing you should know is that when it comes to getting pregnant, what needs to get to its destination, we get to its destination. You get, so those things that you see coming out is just waste products, they are not needed. So what is really actually needed has already gone to do its job if there's an egg there. So it's not something you are worried about. I know of someone who sent me a message and was like, I'm planning to leave my girlfriend because I'm planning to leave my girlfriend because whenever we do something, the sperm comes out. I feel she's not going to be fertile. And I was like, no, you don't do that. First of all, you don't marry someone because you feel, because of fertility reasons, because you want to have children. Marriage is more than just having children, it's just more than having kids. That's one. And two, that is not a sign of infertility. So if you are a woman, anything that goes up, just put it at the back of your mind that anything that goes up is definitely going to come down. So that's just it. Okay, Chidebele said, please, you talked about. Bruni said, do you like travel? I like traveling. I travel with my family, so it's fine. Please, you talked about. Chidebele talked about what? Ogunyemi Oluwatoyin. Hello. Ogunyemi Oluwatoyin is on my Facebook and still on my YouTube live. Like he's everywhere with me. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for supporting us. This lecture room everywhere you go, both on Facebook and on YouTube. All right. So practically everybody in my house is sleeping. My daughter is sleeping next to this room. My husband is sleeping in our room, and I'm here sleeping, and I'm here in the guest room. Guest room start playroom for my daughter. So that's where I am now. I'm here making videos in the guest room. So this is practically a spare room in our house. This room is actually for visitors and also when our parents come around. This is where they stay. So that's where I am at the moment now. This is where I am at the moment now. I'm at the guest room. So everybody's busy sleeping because normally we try as much as possible to make sure that the least my daughter sleeps is 9, no matter what, how busy it is. She should be on bed by 9 p.m. and we are keeping to that routine. So because of that, everybody in the house actually sleeps by 9 p.m. Except on rare basis, we put her to bed and we are awake like I am. I can't sleep. So, but most times, 9 p.m., everybody should be on bed in our house. It's just like a protocol. No movies after 9 p.m. Nothing after 9 p.m. except it's a movie night. Okay. Oguyemi said, I want to ask you a question. Feel free to ask a question. I'm ready to answer. Okay. It's a lot of question night today. So I'm taking all your questions tonight. All right. I'm taking all the questions tonight. For those that have not liked, all you just need to do, okay, let me tell you what to do. Just double tap the screen. It's as simple as that. Double tap the screen. Just double tap the screen and see. You're watching the video, right? Why don't you just like the video? It's not going to take a lot from you. Just double tap the screen and you're going to click on the like button. Okay. We have a lot of videos on our YouTube channels that are really very educating. Since for the now, I'm unable to make fresh videos as frequent as I used to do. So the best thing for me to do is to come live and take questions. Normally, I make videos based on what my followers have asked. That's what I normally do. When my followers ask questions, I make videos and upload. But now I cannot make videos frequently based on what they've asked. So what I can do voluntarily is to come live and take their questions, which I'm actually doing right now. Okay, which I'm actually doing right now is to come live, take their questions, and see how it goes. So when I have the capacity to actually make more videos, definitely I'm going to make more videos and upload and share. But for the now, we're going to be doing more of live sections at night, not during the day. By this time, when everybody in my house is asleep, so I have more time to spend with everybody. Okay. So if you are watching, like I earlier said, it's very easy, very, very easy to like this video. You don't need the magic. You don't need to go anywhere. Just double tap. All you need to do is to double tap the screen and automatically you like the video. Okay. Just double tap the screen and automatically you like the video. It's not easy. It's not difficult to do now. Why are you for not doing it? And you are more than like 100. There were more than 100 on this. We got up to like more than 100 people watching this YouTube live and nobody's double tapping the screen. So I have, okay, please, Nurse Mesme, you talked about inverted nipples. Please, what if it is only when the man sucks it that it comes out? How can one breastfeed? It really is bothersome. Definitely, if the man sucks it is out, when the baby sucks it, it's going to be out. If the man puts a nipple, like the mouth on it, and the nipples comes out, definitely when a baby do same, it's going to come out. All right? Are you breastfeeding a child right now or? Okay. You're welcome. Double tap the screen if you've not double tapped the screen on Facebook, on YouTube, I mean. Hmm. Having two phones, two good phones, actually gives you a levity to actually do two things at the same time, which I'm actually doing. Going live on both Facebook and YouTube. I'm very, very happy I'm able to do that. So if my eye communication is just on one screen, just know is either I'm either looking at my Facebook log or I'm looking at my YouTube log. Okay. So okay, I just got married. Congratulations, and hopefully in 9 months' time we'll come for Omuga. That's what they say, right? Bruni, are you a native of Africa? Yes, I'm a native of Africa and from Africa. Okay, what can cause it when my girlfriend use a couple about heading on her period? Ah, Toyin, I don't really get your question. Your question is not straight. Sorry. It's I don't understand what can cause it when my girlfriend used to complain about headache. Is it headache you want to type? She complains about headache on her period time. It's a normal thing. See, women have different signs when they're on their period. So different things takes place on a woman's body when they're on their period. You get some women, they feel dizzy, they feel like throwing up, they feel restless. A lot of things happen. So different women have different experience when it comes to their measures. So if after the measures it goes, definitely it's not something of concern. She can have some over-the-counter medications like paracetamol or ibuprofen to help relieve the pain during that period. That is what I have to say. Okay. So if you are watching on Facebook, you can say hi, you can say hello. And if you are watching on YouTube and you've not double click, just double click on the screen. You don't need to do much. All you need to do is to double click on the screen to actually like the video. So it's not like stressful. So I don't know why you're not liking it. Okay. All right. I'm very happy to be doing this today because it's been long. I've been postponing it. I was like, I'm going to come live and take questions. I'm going to come live and take questions, but I keep postponing it. I keep like procrastinating it with the fact that I don't know when, I don't know the perfect time. Then I came to the realization that it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to show up and help people out with their questions and ease their stress. You don't have to like make it all perfect. So we have Sheriff watching. Hello, Sheriff. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. It's nice having you on our Facebook Live. Yeah, that's on Facebook. Then for the YouTube, hello. We're waiting for more questions. More questions to go. Double click on the screen. It's as simple as pa pa. Just tap on the screen twice, and you've liked the video on Facebook. I don't know on YouTube. I don't know if it's the same with Facebook though. I don't know if you double click on the screen of Facebook, it's going to like the video. I'm so happy to be doing this today. Low progesterone, I've listed it. I listed it just now. I listed the signs and symptoms of low progesterone. The one of when it comes to low progesterone, one of the signs and symptoms of low progesterone is irregular menses, which I said before. Headache is also part of signs of some low progesterone. Difficulty conceiving, like for women trying to conceive, if you have low progesterone, definitely you're going to be experiencing that. Stella Chica Ebenezer, thank you. I see you. So you're going to be having mood changes such as anxiety or depression. You're going to be having that too alongside with mood changes. And you're going to be having trouble sleeping, hot flashes, bloating, and also weight gain. So those are the signs of low progesterone, which I listed when someone asked. Okay, he said it's low testosterone. Okay, when it comes to low testosterone, you're going to be having reduced sex drive. Yeah, there's going to be reduced drive, then reduced functionality, that's erectile function. You're going to be having loss of body hair, less beard growth. Like for the men that don't have enough beard, it could be as a result of some low testosterone. Your muscles are going to be lean, or the men that don't have a lot of muscles, it could be as a result of low testosterone too. Then feeling very tired, obesity, and also symptoms of depression. So that can be some signs of low testosterone. Hello, Oyemechi. So it's a two live video. So if I'm looking at one direction, just know I'm looking at my YouTube live. I'm taking questions there. So it's kind of beneficial to do on my Facebook page. So that's why I'm using the two phones to actually show up on the two live. Okay. I don't have a cat. Please, what causes VJ dryness? Can drinking enough water help? Hydration is very, very good generally for your body. So generally, I advise you drink enough water. I have explained on my video the different causes of VJ dryness. So what I would advise you to do is to watch it and know what pertains to you, because there are different causes. So when you watch the different causes, it's going to tell you what is actually pertaining to you based on the causes we see. All right. So I think that's very important for you to watch to know what is causing yours actually. Sorry, excuse me. So, okay, thank you. Precious question has been answered. That's good. So we've been able to answer a lot of questions. You can see, I am glad I'm able to do this, like I always say. You can see I have been able to answer a lot of questions instead of like just piling up your questions, because most of these questions that are showing up here are under my videos that I've not answered. So you come into my life and asking me these questions, at least I provide answers for it. Even if I can't provide the answers under my video, coming live now, it's not been useful and I've been able to provide answers for you. Okay. So somebody asks, okay, Robert is asking, why is my BP always 134 only? Few times it gets to 120. Is it normal? 134 is okay. 134 blood pressure is okay according to the World Health Organization. So if you're getting 140 and above, then that could be a problem. All right. 134 blood pressure is okay. 127 is normal. So the normal blood pressure range should be between 110 to 140 systolic, which is fine. And there's nothing you should be worried about. Okay. What do you have to say about increments of penile SAD? I've made a video on that. I'm being careful with Facebook restrictions. I've said some things today. I just hope Facebook doesn't ban me or cancel my live videos on Facebook, because Facebook are very skeptical of what you say. So you're asking about increments of your size. So what I would advise you to do is that I've made a video on YouTube explaining that what can actually affect the size. So you can actually watch that to get an insight too. That's going to help. So we have confidence. How are you doing on Facebook? Trust you're doing great. It's nice having you all around, and I'm happy I'm able to do that tonight. I feel really good doing this tonight. I feel really good. Mercy Olasene, how are you doing? So we are both on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube live at the same time, and I'm glad I'm able to do that today. So if you're on YouTube, all you just need to do is to double tap the screen. Double tap the screen to just like the video. Okay. You don't need to know how old I am. All you just need to know is to get value for the answers to your questions. Okay. Celestina Asumu Adibe, how are you doing on Facebook? Any scene, did I answer your questions? Do you feel you got answers to your questions? You can check, the video is on our YouTube channel. We've had like up to 3 videos about it, like what you can do to actually get. But generally, it is genetic when it comes to the size. It is genetic, but there are some ways, there are some things you can do to make it actually appear bigger. We actually made a video on that, on how to do what to do to make it appear bigger. So you can watch that. That is going to give you a lot. Okay, Kellen Robert said, okay, thanks a lot. You're welcome. I am so happy that your questions have been answered. Jennifer Brown, how are you doing? Trust you're doing great. It's nice seeing you on our YouTube channel. And to the men out there, happy Men's Day to you all. I heard today's Men's Day, but I didn't put it at the back of my mind today. I didn't call my dad. I didn't send a message to my husband in regards to Men's Day. I was not really on social media to actually know that today was International Men's Day. So it's actually my bad. I knew you about International Men's Day late. So happy International Men Day to the men all over. Hello Rashid, how are you doing on Facebook? Jennifer on YouTube. Yes, you can ask a question. I'm live here and I'm ready to take as much questions as I can. Like I earlier said. I'm waiting for Jennifer's questions on YouTube. And on Facebook, if you're watching, it's not a bad thing to say hello. It's not a bad thing to say hi. All right. All my Facebook fans are usually very silent. They don't like talking too much. Jennifer, I'm waiting for your questions. Like I last said, I'm trying to stay at least 1 hour on the. Oh, Chidibelu is here. Hello, thanks for showing up on my YouTube live. I really appreciate it. Okay. You can ask your questions anywhere, both on Facebook. So if you have friends that are having questions about their health, you can tell them to join our live. You can tell them to join our live tomorrow. I'm still going to be live, hopefully, fingers crossed, by this time tomorrow. I need to moisturize my lips before going to bed. It's dried. Because if I don't, immediately I wake up, trust me, you're not going to like my lips in the morning. So I have to like constantly put lip balm on my lips before I go to bed. So I have one close to this place. So it's here. So it's just a lip balm. I usually have dry lips. So I try as much as possible to drink a lot of water and also keep it moisturized. Okay, I don't really like when my lips is dried, so I try as much as possible to keep it moisturized because dried lips is a no-go area for me. So hello Chidebulu on Facebook. So we have Jennifer Brown. I want to know which period is called the ovulation period. Okay, you want to know what is called ovulation. Okay, generally, as a woman, ovulation is the time you release an egg. And you usually release an egg once in every month, the general one. Yes, once in every month. So, and that depends on your cycle. So, which cycle do you have? That's the first thing. You have to understand your cycle as a lady. And to know your particular cycle as a lady, you have to know the meses, like the interval between your different meses. So when you're able to know the intervals between your different meses, that gives you an insight of how to calculate your ovulation period. So when you're able to know your ovulation periods, it gives you an idea on when to have and when not to. Your safe period and also your unsafe period. So if you have no idea, there's a video I made long ago that explained how to calculate your ovulations period, ovulations day. You can watch that video carefully and don't skip any part of it. That's going to give you a clue on how to go about it. Trust me, you're going to enjoy it. Okay. So we have Faith Harunal on Facebook. Hello, Faith. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. It's a two live section, both on YouTube and on Facebook. And I'm super excited I'm able to do that today. Trust me. I feel really blessed. I feel really happy that I'm able to take a lot of questions today. And I can't just stop saying it. So there's this feeling you get when you're able to like sort out some questions. Because most of these questions that I hear are usually under my Facebook live, under my YouTube videos that I upload. But because of how voluminous my YouTube comment sections are, it's kind of very difficult to take the questions one after the other. And the best way to do that is to do live videos and take the much questions. So that's what I'll be doing now, to come online, say hello, take the questions, and also go to bed. So it's more or less like I'm going to be trying to make that a bed routine. So that's going to help us stay active. That's going to help us to provide more values. Okay. Is that fine? I think that should be fine. So if you are watching, if you want to like the video, just double tap the screen. Like just do pam pam, double tap the screen, and it's going to help you like the video. Like this. Okay, I have my other phone here. I have my other phone here. So this is it. This is, just tap the screen. Just tap it twice. Just twice. Just tap it twice. And it's going to just like the video automatically. So that's just all you need to do to like our video. And if you're not following us on our YouTube channel, what I would advise you to do is to follow us on our YouTube channel, because you have a lot to gain. There are a lot of videos that are going to be beneficial to you on our YouTube channel. And if you're not following us on our Facebook page, I can't tell you we have a lot of educational videos on our Facebook page. On our Facebook page is more or less like, I think these days what I do on Facebook page is toddler related. I just upload things and experience from my interactions with my toddler, with my 2-year-old, and what I've been learning from my toddler. So that's what I do on my, practically on my Facebook page recently. But you can also follow on our Facebook page and also TikTok. I'm not really a fan of TikTok, but my major handles is actually YouTube. But feel free to follow us on Facebook and also follow us on TikTok. We are also there. We're everywhere. Okay. But we're more active on Facebook, as you can see. So that's it. It's easy. Thank you very much. For all those that have double tapped the screen, just for you to double tap. This is somebody's video showing. All you need to do is to double tap the screen. You don't need to, just double tap the screen. Pam pam. If you've not done that, it's going to help. Is the combination of banana, garlic, and ginger good for the body? Yes. Garlic, ginger, bananas, they are rich. They are rich food that are good for the body. Bananas. Oh, my phone has gone down. My phone has gone down on my Facebook. I need to charge this phone. Just give me some time. Let me just plug it. It's not really far. I actually have a charger here. I would have plugged it since I was just being lazy. I have a very long charger. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, actually forgot that I have a charger here. Well, I'm sorry to our Facebook fans. I'm sorry to our Facebook fans that the live video has to go. It's not my fault, okay? I'll see what I can do if I can re-upload it again. Oh, I have to. Sorry, just give me some time. I have to quickly on the socket. The socket is not switched on for charging the phone. Okay, so I just have to switch it on quickly. Just give me some time. Yep, we've done that. And I finished charging. So he's asking if ginger, garlic is good. Generally, ginger, garlic, bananas, they're healthy. So getting them fresh, perfect. All right, they're good for the body. So I'm waiting for more questions. Let me see. That my Facebook live channel is already turned off. It's already cut off because okay, it shows resume live video, which is good. Oh, it's starting from the beginning again. Oh, I didn't know we're having. Can implant cause fibroid? I've not really heard of implant causing fibroid. Oh, hello, he's on Facebook. Just let me know. I didn't see all the Facebook comments. Wow. I didn't see all these Facebook comments. So it's showing, it's showing up. I didn't see all the Facebook comments. I'm just charging the phone. I don't really know. I've not heard about implants causing fibroid. I've not heard about implants causing fibroid. Uh, but it might be something I would like to research upon or check. But I've not heard about implants causing fibroid. I just know it's a fertility method. It's a family planning method. Hello, Mark Glory. That's my cousin on Facebook. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. Dan and Vic, how are you? Hey, how are you doing? Trust you all are doing great. I don't know what happened. My live video went off. It's like I missed for my Facebook fans, so I'm going to be talking to them now. My live video on Facebook went off because my battery was down. Yes, the charger is very close to my bed. I don't know what I was thinking and I refused to charge it. So the live video went off on Facebook. And so I'm not sure it actually saved, but it's fine for those that watch it. I guess that's good. But I actually wish it was saved so that I can actually publish it at the end. So Diana Vick said, can you get pregnant without seeing your period? That would be difficult. If you are not seeing your period, then that may be a sign that you're not ovulating. So if you're not ovulating, getting pregnant is likely going to be difficult. So that's it. If you are not seeing your period, getting pregnant will be difficult. And you're not ovulating. So it's really difficult to get pregnant when you're not seeing your period. So if you're a lady and you're not seeing your period, it's a thing of concern. It's very important you see an expert as soon as possible to really know what is causing it and what to do. Hello, Louise. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. And if you are watching this video, what I can say is for you to double click pa, 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 on the screen to like the video, okay? So, but I can feel the sign. Are you feeling the sign that you're pregnant or what? I don't really get your question. Do you have the signs of pregnancy? If you have the signs, what I would advise you to do is to do a pregnancy test and find out why you're having the signs. Okay, that's going to go a long way to help. Hello, Louise. Hello, Diamond TV. Trust you all are doing great. It's nice having this live, doing this live today. It's nice having you. It's nice seeing you all today. A lot of people have not really seen me in my night attire and also my night routine, but I decided to do more of this period since that's the only time I'm less busy. That's the only time I have to spare to answer questions because I hardly go under various comments like I would say to answer questions. Okay, so for those that are not here today, hopefully they'll be here tomorrow with their questions. And if you have a lot of questions, please feel free to write it down. Then when you come live tomorrow, you can also ask if you are not asking today. And if you are watching this video and you've not double clicked on your screen to like, definitely you should do so, okay? Okay, let's see. We have another question from someone on YouTube. He said, I just did my myomectomy on Wednesday, a week tomorrow. What is the normal time to start being intimate with my husband? So in terms of things like that, I will advise you is to start being intimate with your husband when you feel you're ready, when your body can carry it. Everybody's healing period is different. You get, but I would advise generally at least a month, if possible. But if you feel you're ready, then it's fine. Okay. If you feel you are ready, then it's fine. But if you feel your body is not ready, you don't need to force it. That's something you should take note of. Even if it takes like 6 weeks, 2 months, 3 months for your body to be ready, just give your body time to heal. Everybody heal differently. Okay. So Diamond TV, hello sis, good evening. Good evening, Diamond TV. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. If you are feeling cold and you have, sorry, I'm taking questions on YouTube too. He said, if you are feeling cold and you have a headache, is it normal and you feel to puke? Sometimes it might be signs of pregnancy, or it might be a sign of malaria. So to actually confirm that it's not pregnancy, the best thing to do is to actually do a pregnancy test to find out what is happening. So that was what I would advise. Do a pregnancy test, find out what's happening and know what is wrong. Okay, so if you are watching on the on our on our YouTube, double click on the screen to actually like the video. It shows that you are appreciating what Nurses Lecture Room is doing over time. And for those that are joining us live, this is more or less like a nighttime live video just to take your question. My name is Mercy Mary. I am registered nurse midwife. All right. So this is my face when I want to go to bed. And I'm using it to answer all your questions. So on Facebook, we have Tishale, we have Chinelo, we have Herenta watching. How are you all doing? Trust you all are doing great on Facebook too. Like I said, it's a two live we're going doing right now, but on Facebook and on YouTube. I need a second peanut. This is not high enough. Okay, I think that should be fine. Oh, somebody is asking me Trump or Kamala. I'm not really a politician. I'm not into politics. I'm not even in the country you're talking about, so I don't know. So I believe the people there, they understand the system and they are also in the best position to pick who is the best candidate for them. So I'm not in the best position to pick who is in the best candidate for that people. So they make their decisions by themselves. If it's in my country where I reside or is in my country that I'm familiar with, then I can talk about the best candidates. Okay, that's not something I would like to talk about. We are not talking about that here. So if you want to ask questions like this, I think you should go to channels where they talk about politics and where they talk about everything elections. Okay. I think I need another. I have another phone stand, but it's in the sitting room, and I'm lazy to get the phone stand for this my other phone. Imagine doing live. I'm doing live with this my iPhone and Facebook, and I'm doing live with my other phone, my Samsung, on YouTube. So it's more or less like a two live video. So waiting for more questions. I spent more than 1 hour on this live video, which is nice. I didn't even believe I'll be able to do this today. Trust me. I was like, if my strength carried me, I'll spend 30 minutes, 1 hour on the live video, then go to bed. But the more questions you see, the more you just want to like answer a lot of questions, and the more people you see on live, as I'm seeing a lot of people on uh, on YouTube, the more I want to stay up with them. I don't want to go away. So I'm waiting for more questions. Okay. So for the person that asked about Trump or Kamala, I think there's your YouTube live now talking about politics. So you can actually go there and ask that questions. And I believe you get answers for it. Okay. Personally, I'm not a politician. I don't know much about politics. I only vote for candidates I feel will be able to like take up the position. Okay. So we're waiting for more questions. If there is no more questions, definitely we'll be ending the video soon. I'll just wait for the next 5-10 minutes. If there is no more questions, I am going to be ending the live on both the Facebook and the YouTube. At least I've tried. I've practically tried today, and I think I deserve all the thumbs up. So you're going to be seeing more of me by this time, 9 o'clock. From 9 o'clock to 10, 11 o'clock, I'm going to be online with you all every day. I'm trying to be consistent because that's going to help us a lot. Is the cracking of the joints having any effect on our structure? Cracking of the joints. When you say cracking of the joints, what do you mean? Do you mean the one you intentionally do? Pum, pum. Like you remember when you were a child, when even till now we still do it, you crack your the joints on your fingers and this. Do you mean that? When you say cracking of the joints, what do you actually mean? I don't really get that. Okay. Please and please, if you are watching on our YouTube channel and you've not double clicked on your screen, just click on your screen, double click on your screen. It's not going to take a lot. Like just do it like twice. Just touch your screen twice, and it's automatically going to give us a like on the video. Okay. If you've not double clicked on the screen, you've not liked the video, it's not a good thing. When you do that, it actually shows that okay, Nurses Lecture is doing something great, you're appreciating us, and it's motivating us to do more. It's motivating me personally, despite being tired, despite not having all the time like I usually do to also come alive, but I'm also showing up on a night video. Okay, somebody asked on our Facebook page, that's a good one from Diamond TV. Diamond said, from what trimester can you know the gender of a child? The gender of a child can be determined from 20 weeks preferably. But some scans can actually detect it 18 weeks. So most times I would advise people to go for 20-week scan. And 20-week scan is like the beginning of the second trimester. So it's during the second trimester you tend to know the gender of the baby. If it's going to be a boy or a girl. So that's Diamond TV. So you're going to know if it's going to be a boy or a girl. Hope you get answers to your question, Diamond TV. I think that's the first question we're getting from Facebook, and we appreciate it. All our questions have been from YouTube since we started. Thank you, Diamond TV. Hello, Nourishwell Connor. How are you doing? Trust you're doing great. It's just me lying on the bed and having a live section on both my Facebook and my YouTube channel. So I'm using one stone to key to bed, showing up on Facebook and also showing up on YouTube at the same time. Thank you very much, Olubube. At least he told me I've done really well tonight. Thank you very much, Olubube. And I believe I've been able to answer your question all the way, Bube. So when I see the name Olubube, it reminds me of this Nigerian actress. We know Olubube, like, yeah, her name is Olubube Ohio. I've forgotten her name though. Yeah, I know that's also included in her name, but I can't really do. Okay, he said I answered this question, which is fine. I'm glad I'm able to answer your question, Olubube. I feel excited to be able to do that tonight. I never even planned this. The funniest thing is that I never planned this. I was like, let me just. I put my daughter to bed, and I was like, it's been long I showed up on Facebook, on YouTube. Like I've just been there. So I was like, this is an opportunity for me to take questions, and I'm super excited that I was Ohem Obio Olwebube. Yeah, that's a name. That's a name. Yeah, so that's a name. That's the person I'm talking about. So what's going to happen is that after this live, it's going to be straight to bed. So I'm not doing anything again tonight. So it's more or less like after this live, I'm going straight to bed because I've done all the bed routine, shower, tea, do everything, just on bed right now. So that's what I'm going to be getting at. So before I go to bed, it's going to be like a routine, just come live, answer questions, go back to bed. So that's what you're going to be seeing more of these days. Thank you very much for all those that are dropping the likes and loves, all the love emoji, even on Facebook. I'm seeing all the love emoji on Facebook too. Thank you very much. And for you on YouTube that have not double clicked on the screen, it's not difficult. I don't know, you're watching, but you're finding it difficult to double click on the screen. But why? Have I not tried in answering your questions? All you just need to do is to tap your screen twice. Just tap your screen twice and you give us a like button. It's not giving us money. The like button is not giving us money. At least it lets YouTube know that you're appreciating us, okay? So if there's any question, feel free to ask. Thank you very much for the love and the like. I really appreciate. If you have any question, feel free to ask and we'll be willing to answer your questions before going to bed tonight. So I've answered practically everything. So I'll just give you some time. Isaac, I thought I've answered your question. Isaac, I've answered your questions. Oh, my question, no. I've answered your question, except you were not live when I was taking the questions. I did answer those questions. I said I have a question, but please, because of Facebook, answer it. I will understand. Mark Gloria is on. This is the first time I'm seeing Mark Gloria on my YouTube channel. Seriously, how are you doing, cousin sister? How are you doing, sis? This is the first time I'm seeing her on my YouTube channel. It's actually on Facebook that I usually see my sis. She hardly come on YouTube actually. I'm surprised to see her. Our YouTube section is almost done and she's showing up. It's nice seeing you here. Oh, thank you, sis. Hope you're doing great. And how are you doing? She's also a registered nurse. She's a registered nurse. She's my younger sister, actually. I hardly see her on YouTube channel, so she's majorly on my Facebook page. Most of the times I see her on my Facebook page, but on YouTube, I hardly see her on YouTube. But anyway, it's good to have you. Gloria, double click on your screen to like our YouTube video. So double click, tap your screen twice. It shows it's going to help us like the video. Okay, if you've not done so, I know you're just coming on YouTube. Oh. So today was really, really good on YouTube because we have up to, I think at the very beginning, we have more than 100 people watching, which is actually encouraging. Yeah, it's actually encouraging. So when you see a lot of people watching, it gives you the motivation to stay more and it gives you the motivation to stay longer because you know there's going to be a lot of questions, there's going to be a lot of answer, and it's going to be more interactive because you see a lot of people. So we have Rosaline Makaski. Rosalie Maskaski, how are you doing? Trust you're doing great. It's nice having you on our live video on YouTube. Where are you watching us from? It's like we don't have enough questions again. Should I stay till we've spent up to 1 hour 30 minutes on YouTube before I go off? Or should we wait for those that are coming? Do we have other people coming? Do we have the late comers? Do we have the night workers that are going to be coming later on that we have to wait for? Oh, I should just go and rest since we don't have much questions tonight again. We've tried for tonight. We've answered as much questions as we can for tonight, which is actually a good one. Yeah, we're proud of Eunice's lecture. There are some things you plan to do. Uh, there are some things you plan to do, and you end up not doing it. But today wasn't really a planned activity. I didn't really plan to come on live today. That's just the fact. I didn't plan to come on YouTube live today. I didn't plan to come on Facebook live today. But I'm so surprised that I was like, okay, missing you on bed, take up the camera. You've missed YouTube so much. You've missed Facebook fans so much. Why don't you say hello to them? Then boom, I started with YouTube at first. I took up the camera. I was like, okay, let's see. I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of people showing up at night. I was like, okay, that's good. Let's see how it goes. Then I was like, oh, I have my Facebook fan. I can't just finish on my YouTube and start going to my Facebook to do it again. So why not just do it both? Why not just combine the Facebook and the YouTube? And boom, I showed up on my Facebook and I'm showing up on my YouTube at the same time. So I'm really, really happy that I'm able to do that tonight. Okay, Maglory say YouTube always notify me late of your live video. How's my little niece and in-law? Please just I will definitely. Sure, 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 sure. I will. Hope you are doing great. So we have Medhi Ulabas watching on Facebook. Hello, how are you doing? Trust you're doing great. So for those seeing this shirt, this is like half of the shirt. It's actually damaged, but this shirt actually signifies a lot. It means a lot in the sense that it's my first customized YouTube nurses lecturing t-shirt I use for most of my presentations. Then when I started nurses lecturing, when I was traveling, so it was the first t-shirt I used for my presentations, all my outings, all my even some of my videos. You're gonna see this t-shirt. I really like it. It's been years, but it's the shirt. The shirt is getting really, really bad. No, the quality is actually nice. I've washed it several times, but the neck is still where it is. You can see. So I got it like that should be 6 years ago or 5 years ago. Yeah, the quality is really, really good. I've watched it several times, but it's not something I would like to. I see it as a treasure that I don't want to actually give out. That I don't want to actually lose. So I keep watching it. And it reminds me of a lot of things. It reminds me of how nurses lecturing started, how we were able to make impacts, we were able to do a lot of conferences and all that. So it's not something I really want to give out. Like I didn't want to do away because nobody's going to take it because it's already peeling off. You can see our logo there. It's already peeling off, so it's not something I want to just like throw away. No, it has a lot of memories attached to it. Okay, so yeah, it's the shirt I value so much. So I think there's no more questions again. Should I go? Do you want me to go away? There's no much questions on the YouTube live again. We've taken as much questions as we can today. So I think it's time I go to bed. Okay, it's 10:49 right now. So if I end the video now, latest 11, I should be on bed. I should be sleeping. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Tomorrow then. Okay, see you tomorrow. All the way, baby. I want to this is going to be my longest live I've ever done on YouTube, and it's going to be 1 hour 30 minutes. So I want to see if I can get to 1 hour 30 minutes. All right, thank you very much, Oliver. I want to see if I can get to 1 hour 30 minutes on my YouTube. It's going to be like the longest live. I'll break history. Like I've been able to do 1 hour 30 minutes live on my YouTube. So I'm gonna be breaking history tonight. We're gonna be breaking history tonight. Good night, Malandule. Malandule, how are you doing? Good night. To have a wonderful night rest. Diamond, good night. And to have a wonderful night rest. So, sorry. I'm just checking the YouTube questions. Sorry. Kelvin, official Kelvin, how are you doing? Hi, how are you doing? I trust you're doing great. It's nice having you on our YouTube live. We are wrapping up. We are wrapping up at the moment. About we can still take 1 or 2 questions on YouTube and also on Facebook. We can still take 1 or 2 questions on YouTube and also on Facebook. Sweet dreams, sis. How you have a wonderful night rest. You're supposed to be sleeping. I don't know why you're awake, Gloria. Sweet dreams. I have 6 more minutes. So because I just want to make it 1 hour 30 minutes on YouTube. I think it's gonna be my longest live. I'm gonna check. I don't think I've done more than an hour 10 minutes on my YouTube channel. So this is more or less going to be my longest live video I've ever had on my YouTube channel. Okay, ask your questions. I still have like 6 minutes to go. You can ask your questions, okay? There's no problem. So I think what's going to happen tomorrow, I'm going to get my other phone stand, because as I'm charging the phone now, the phone cannot stand on its own. So I have to use my hands to actually hold this phone on my Facebook Live. What is the aim and objective? What is the aim and objective of what? Aim and objective of what in particular? Aim and objective of what? What are you asking about, please? Yanusa Wanda, aim and objective of what? No, I didn't see your question, Molibube. I didn't see your question. If I see your question, definitely on one side. The last message from me is please answer my last question for today. So that's what I don't know why it's not popping up. Okay, Yanusa Wadal is just joining us for the first time. I don't know if Yanusa Wadal has watched any of our video. I'm just going to tell you what we do in nurses lecture room. Okay, my name is Messi Mary. I am a registered nurse, a registered midwife in Nigeria, but I'm currently practicing in the UK as an anesthetics and recovery practitioner. Okay, and I also have a degree in public health. So, in terms of nurses lecture room, our focus is health education. We health educate the public generally, but most of our videos on our channel are basically on reproductive health. Let's put it that way, summary reproductive health, where we educate women about fertility, and also the men are not left out when it comes to fertility. Fertility involves both the men and also the women. So on our channel, we'll talk about fertility in general and also the reproductive system in general. So you can see that on our YouTube channel too. Okay, so that's what our aim, our focus is to make sure that women and men are well informed about their reproductive health, and also not to be putting blame when it comes to fertility, is not to be apportioning blame, but to be providing assistance and also guidance to those in need. Okay, so that is the aim. That's what we do in nurses lecture room. So to get the full insight of what we do in nurses lecture room, all you have to do is to go to just scroll down to our videos. You can go to our playlist and you are going to see the list of things we do and also what we've been doing so far. Okay, I asked, is it healthy to swallow in terms of, I heard it has a lot of health benefits though. So I wouldn't really say in regards to that. I heard it has a lot of benefits, so you can check on that. So Chiamaka Ezobi said, joining for the first time, greetings. Hello Chiamaka Ezobi, how are you doing? Trust you're doing great. It's nice having you around. This is Nurses Lecture Room, and I'm going to be doing one of live videos before my bedtime. So it's more or less like my life, because the questions on my comment sections are becoming really, really voluminous. And I don't really have the time to start taking them one after the under the comment section. So the best I could do is to just show up. Yeah, it's just to show up. And the only way I can show up is to show up at night, which I'm doing this time. This is the only way I can actually show up and provide value. So that's what I am actually doing. All right. So we have Lina Oforaga Mag. Thank you very much for joining our live. Please and please double tap the screen to actually like if you know you are enjoying what you're seeing in Nurses Lecture. It's actually not difficult. All you need to do is to double tap the screen and you like the video. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much for the person that just double tapped the screen and liked the video. I really do appreciate. So it's 1 hour 30 minutes, almost 1 hour 30 minutes on our YouTube live. And since there is no question, I'll be going away. So Chamaka Ezobi said, please, I have a question. Why you always coming in when I want to go away? Okay, Chamaka, just quickly ask your question on the comment section, please. quickly type the question on the comment section before I go. God will continue to bless you, Nurse Mercy Mary. Thank you very much. God bless you too. I just to say, more questions are coming on YouTube. When I want to go, more questions are coming. Okay, just say, hi, please, I have a question. My period usually lasts 6 to 7 days. The last one lasted for 4 days. I took contraceptive before it came. Okay, what is the question in particular? Periods, the normal periods are to last between 2 to 7 days. So if your period lasts between 2 to 7 days, it's a normal period. Okay, 2 to 7 days is normal when it comes to seeing your menses. It's like the normal period you expect. So you said the last one lasted for 4 days. 4 days is also normal. Okay, but if you notice anything abnormal or drastic in your next period, you notice a variation in your next period, then you can start getting worried. But the normal period days is between 2 to 7. So for those that see their period 2 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, that's fine. So Joyce, have I been able to answer your question? That question was coming from our YouTube channel. So I'm worried if it's spotting. If it's spotting, if it's spotting, is it normal? Yes, I'm worried if it's spotting. Spotting, what do you mean you're worried if it's spotting? Spotting is like, it's not like a bleeding. Spotting is like you're getting a little drop on your, you understand, on your panties. That's what spotting is. It's not like it's a bleeding. It's not like measles. Spotting is different entirely from your period. So I don't know if I'm answering your question, Joyce. Jamaka said, is having a watery discharge, is it close to ovulation? How watery is the discharge? Discharges that are usually related to ovulations are usually slippery discharges. So if you're having those slippery discharges, okay, if you're having those discharges, it's actually like a sign of ovulation that you're ovulating during that period. So generally, as a woman, discharges are normal. It's expected. But if they become smelly, they become inching, they become uncomfortable for you, then it's something of concern. Okay? So we have Azobi said, and cramps around my waist. Cramps could be a sign of ovulation. It could be premenstrual symptoms. So it's actually, if you notice, one of these things about women is that when you notice this particular things keep occurring at a particular time of the month, that should give you a clue that, okay, it's related to either ovulation symptoms, ovulation signs, premenstrual symptoms, or menses itself. Okay? There are some people during their menses, they experience this pain around the B side. They experience pain around the B side. So they notice it during every particular time of that month. It happened that then it's nothing of concern. It's not something you should be worried about generally. Oh, it's 12 o'clock already in Nigeria. Here it's 11 o'clock. So we have 1 hour time difference now. But later it changes back. I think it's going to change back next year. It changes back at a particular time. I've forgotten the time. So it changes back at a particular time and we have the same time zone. But for the now, during this winter period, there's a difference in 1 hour. So in UK here is 11:01. I believe in Nigeria it's going to be 12:01. I haven't had sleep discharge for a while, just wet and creaming. Is it normal? First of all, are you ovulate? Are you seeing your menses every month? Do you see your menses every month? That's the first question you need to ask yourself. Okay. If you're seeing your menses every month, it's regular, then I don't think it's something you should be worried about. Oh, it's 11 p.m. in Ghana. So at 11 p.m., do we have, is it p.m.? Is Ghana having the same time zone with the UK? I don't really know much about the time zones and geographies though. It's possible Ghana is having the same time zone with us. So we have oh, thank you very much. Oliver will say you really outdid yourself just for us. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Chiamaka, okay, no, thank you. Chiamaka question has been answered. That's good. Timothy Morodu say my question is I used to come quickly. That is actually we'll talk about premature ejaculation. I think we've made a video on that. There are different types of ejaculation. So I've made a video on the different types of ejaculation. I've made a video on premature ejaculation. So what I would advise you to do is to watch that video and get an insight of what it looks like. Because if I say I should explain it on this video, I might not be able to explain everything in details. So the best thing for you to do is to watch that video to get a better understanding. But if you are still confused and you are not getting, you have questions after watching it, you can send me a message on IG. So that's what I can say right now. Okay, so it's going to be a wrap from us at Nurses Lecture Room. This is me saying thank you all for joining us on our live video today, and I am going to be going live now. I've spent 1 hour 36 minutes on our Facebook live. That I'll be talking for 1 hour 36 minutes, which wasn't really planned for. My Facebook, my Instagram, all our handles is Nurses Lecture Room. On Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, is Nurses Lecture Room. Okay, see you all in our next live tomorrow. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. Bye. And also don't forget to subscribe. So for those that are just joining us for the first time and have not subscribed to our channel, I advise you do so, because I believe you are learning a lot from here too. We are also learning from each other. Okay. Bye everyone. Which one should I end first? Should I end the Facebook? Let me end the Facebook first. Then I'm gonna be going. Love you all. Bye.